today's a first?
Yeah.
Amazing. Love firsts. How about your kipping? Have you practiced any of that stuff?
So I've been getting good at it. I could do like toes to, not quite to my wrist, but to
Okay.
my elbow.
Amazing. Beautiful. Ooh, we're going to have fun today. I'm excited. So pick your poison. Looks like you've chosen a rower.
I did.
So that works for me. That's fine. Just a couple more people and then we'll get started.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do...
But I am taking Thursday off this week because every week I've worked out the Thursday and then done the open on the Friday. So this week, well, it's rowing. And I kind of was like, oh, I should do it just for like loosening it up. But then I would have had to miss today. And I just wanted to do wall walks today. So.
Hey, Jordy.
That's what we did on
So that station is open. Did someone else walk in? Isabel? I'm going to guess Isabel's going to go here. You get to ski today. How exciting. Have you done it much?
No, actually.
Not at all?
Probably once.
Oh, okay. So let me go over some technique because I'm not coaching this anyways, but just so you know, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
So what I want you to do is make sure that your full foot is on the platform, okay? So there's two ways of skiing. Both ways involve hinging, okay? So we're hinging and pulling. Okay, so we want to put our weight into our chest, reaching tall, pulling down, tall, pulling down, tall, pulling down, okay? So the two ways are, if you look at how my arms go, that's what I want you to look, okay? So I'm pulling down, kind of like a circle, pulling down, circle. Okay, so this way here generally relaxes your arm just a little bit more on the way out, but it's slower to get meters pulling. The other way is to get a little bit closer and to keep your elbows stacked. So this here will generate more power in your pull, okay? So I just want you to hop on. Okay. And just give it like a good 10 strokes.
I'm doing the first one now.
Reach, reach, pull. Reach, pull. Yeah, so that's a great arm circle. Really like swoop down so you, use your hamstrings. You want the back of your legs doing some work.
Okay.
That's great. And stop for a sec. Okay, so now we're gonna test the straight arm pull. Up, down, up, down.
You want to be closer as well or no?
Just as long as you're not gonna hit your face on here. So I like to be a little further because I tend to lean a little bit more into it, but that's good. Let's try that. Straight up and down. Yeah, but you still want to extend at the top. So extend because that's where you're generating your power. Yeah, good. Now reef on it a little bit more. Go, put all your power in. Go. Super powerful. Super powerful. Amazing. And you can stop. Okay. So those are the two methods that you can use in your ski. In the workout, and when we do our warm-up, you're going to play with both methods. Okay. So is there one that you felt more comfortable, this way or this way?
Probably the second one.
Okay, so let's stick with the second one.
Yeah.
And when in the warm-up, we're starting with a slower.
Yeah.
So you're going to pay attention to your watts.
Okay.
Actually, let's do your strokes per minute because that's what it's going to be for rowers. I just want to make sure that I use the same language for you. Strokes per minute. Yes. Okay, so we're going to focus on strokes per minute.
Okay.
So it'll be, the first time will be a lower stroke per minute. The second time will be a faster, but that's what you're going to be looking for.
Perfect.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yep. Allô, Isabelle? Le voilà pour toi. Le voilà pour toi. Ça, tu peux être là. it? Okay, I think we're good. All right, gang. 4 p.m. in the house. Come on to the board. Ton épaule, es-tu correct avec le ski?
Ah ouais, ça va être.
Ouais? Perfect. Okay, okay. Okay, so I've touched base with, I think, everyone. Anyone have boo-boos that I need to know about? Shoulders? I'm more interested in shoulders for today. No, we're good, we're good. You're like, do you have a little cranky shoulder?
Yes.
But like good? Do you think that there's going to be restrictions today or like not relatively to what we're doing?
We'll
We'll
see.
see
I'm not familiar with that.
what we're doing today. Okay, perfect. So guys, today we've got a really fun workout, and I say fun because we've got a blend of gymnastics in with some rowing. Okay, so conditioning and gymnastics. The gymnastics is pretty fast moving, and so part of the challenge in today's workout is getting through the volume while you're having a harder time breathing, right? Because the rowing is going to get your heart rate elevated, and then you've got to go into multiple reps of gymnastics. So this is part of the challenge for today's workout, okay? So later on, after we're warm, I'm going to go over some progressions and technique for toes to bar, and then we're going to review the wall walks as well. By the time we're done doing our warm-up, and I'll call it extended warm-up, you should know exactly how you're going to perform your workout in terms of rep scheme and what option for the movement is going to be optimal for you for today's workout. Cool? So to get started, I want you all to hop on your machines. We're going to work on this together, okay? So those of you in rowers, make sure that your foot straps are placed in the right spot, which means just over your laces, not at your tippy toes. Okay, so adjust those first. Those of you on the ski, make sure that your heels are a little bit further back so you don't smack your face on the thingamabob in the front. Okay, so we're all set here. Okay, next, make sure your screens are set so that you can see your strokes per minute. That is on your lower left-hand side on rowers and upper right-hand side on the ski. Okay, so strokes per minute, S-M. Change your display, and that's going to be what you're looking for. Okay, we're all good here? All right, we're going to start with a 200-meter row. I want you to pay attention to your strokes per minute because we're going to use what's going on here in the warm-up as a gauge for what is your capacity in the workout. So it's important that we keep an eye on this pacing, okay? So this first 200 meters, just for funsies and for the sake of keeping everybody the same, I want you guys to row at about a 27 strokes per minute, okay? Now, for those of you who condition, like from a cardio perspective, you're like, yeah, I'm good at conditioning workouts, like this works well. You could set your damper like on the lower end, meaning at about a 4, knowing that like you're probably gonna pull a little bit faster and that's gonna be good for you. Those of you who cardio is maybe not like quite as strong, you can set your damper like no more than 5, but you can go a little higher. It means that your drag is harder. You're gonna have to, it's gonna be a little harder to pull, but you'll get there faster, which means it's a little bit less taxing on the cardio. But I'm talking about a 1 degree difference here, okay, from a number perspective. So round 1 is exploratory. We're gonna all try to stay in the 27 strokes per minute. You're going for 200 meters. Go. $200 meters, guys. Perfect. Amazing. Okay. So was everyone able to maintain 27 strokes per minute?
Sort of.
Did anyone feel like they were dying or like it was a bit of a stretch? It's okay to say this is good data for our workout. You said sort of, were you higher? Were you...
29:30.
Okay, that's okay. You're just showing off. So 27 was good?
Struggle. It was a struggle.
A struggle? So like a little on the higher side cardio-wise?
No, to keep it down.
Oh, good. Oh, this is amazing. You guys are rock stars. I love it. Okay. Good data points. Okay. So let's remember 27. Do we all agree was like fairly easy? Like you could totally do that in your workout. No problem. Yeah? All right. Perfect. Okay. Off your machines. Get to a spare spot on your floor. Next up, we're going to do inchworms to push up. What's the number, Isabel? 5. Okay, so in your inchworm to push up, guys, we're looking to get the posterior chain nice and warmed up. So put your feet, if you're flexible, underneath your shoulders. If you're not so flexible, go a little wider. From here, soft knee, lock it in. Stretch out your hands. I want you to go push your hips back until you feel that stretch. So go feel that stretch, then go for the ground. Walk your hands out. Squeeze your core really hard into a push-up. Push your heels down. Feel your hamstrings, then stand. That's 1. Go for 4 more. I want you to feel your hamstrings the entire time. Squeeze your core when you're stretched out before your push-up. Good, Lisa. Good. Isabelle, il t'en reste combien? OK. So, quand tu descends, que tu marches, ici, je veux que tu baisses tes genoux parce que je veux que tu gardes tes coudes proches de toi. Ton push-up, tes bras en ce moment sont larges. Puis, vois-tu comment ça tourne mon épaule par en dedans? Toi, tu es une fille avec des épaules qui ne sont pas super hot. So, il faut vraiment concentrer sur garder les épaules dans une bonne position. Vas-y, donne-moi un autre. Sur tes genoux. Yeah, that's how I want it, okay? Chaque fois comme ça. Okay? All right, next up, we're going for 8 scap pull-ups. So in your scap pull-ups, I'm looking for a really good shoulder retraction without any flexion of your elbows. All right, so for this to happen, we need to get into an extension position. I want everybody to be in their hollow body position. Okay, so that's the first step. Go ahead to your pull-up bar and wait for my go. All right, ready? Jump up on your bar and get into your hollow body position. Pull your ribs in actively. From here, go ahead and start your scap pull-ups. So just with your shoulders, pull, retract, and relax. Stay in your pike position. Okay, don't let those feet drop below your plane of action here. Beautiful. Good job. We're good here? Next up, we're gonna go into 8 kip swings. What I wanna see is the same format. So you're gonna jump up onto your pull-up bar, into your hollow body position. So do you guys see how I'm like a really, really almost like exaggerated C? Okay, I wanna see that before you start getting into your kip. Okay, so I don't want this into your kip. I want to see this, and from here, nice, tight kip for 8 repetitions. So hollow, then go ahead and give me 8 kip swings. Beautiful. Nice one, Alyssa. Good, good. I like it. I like it. All right, into some pike push-ups. For your pike push-ups to be effective in getting you ready for your wall walks, we need to make sure that you are stacking your shoulders, okay? So a shoulder stack. All right, so I'm as vertical as possible. From here, I'm bending forward, forehead touches the ground or close to, and I'm pushing back towards the wall. So coming down forward, pushing back, forward, pushing back, okay? So everybody get into a plank position first. Plank position, that means your hips are not high. Plank position. All right, squeeze your core, walk your hands back and shoot your hips up. just to where you're comfortable, okay, guys? All right, from here, really squeeze your core and go ahead and bend your elbows. Let your face come forward and then push back towards the wall behind you. And we're gonna go for 5 of those. So Alyssa, bring your hands here. Okay, so I want you to come down this way. And then as you press, ooh, I'm challenging you here.
Yeah.
As you press, you're gonna press this way. So pop your head in between your shoulders. There, extend, extend, there. So now you're coming forward as you bend your elbows. Forward, you don't need to touch the ground, that's okay.
Okay.
Yep, okay. And then you're gonna finish in this position.
And this one.
Like that, yeah. So you're going down and forward, stop there, push back. Okay. Down and forward, push back. You got it, that's perfect, okay? Awesome. All right, into some alternating Spider-Mans. So these are groiners, okay guys? So from here, reaching, sinking your hips, pushing back, sinking your hips, pushing back, and we're gonna do 10 of those. So 5 on each side, I think. I'm just guessing. Sure. Get those hips nice and opened up. Beautiful. Excellent. Once you're done these, you're gonna hop back on your machine and just hold the pattern for one little second here. We'll get everybody caught up. Okay, so this is round 2 of our little tester for a 200 meter. This time here, we're gonna aim for your strokes per minute to be above 30. Okay, so we all said 27 was easy peasy. So we're going for 30 for your full 200 meters, okay? That's your level of effort for here. Y'all ready? Hit that 200, strokes per minute, over 30, go. Can we go to 35? All right, guys, so how is the 30 strokes per minute for 200, yeah? Are we thinking we could double that speed? Actually, how long did it take you? What are people's timers at? 50 seconds?
Just below 50.
Below 50? Guys, are you guys about the same? Below, around 50? 40? 40? 104? 48? Perfect. All right. So later in the workout, we're doing a 400 meter 4 times. And we want you to hit this target in less than 2 minutes. So if this took you 40 seconds, Matt, actually you're going to 500, so yours is a little bit higher. But that puts you in right around the time where you're gonna need to be in your workout. Those of you ladies that are hitting 400 meters, we're looking at your time frame. So if you were under a minute, you've got to do 4 and you hit 2. Theoretically, that's a good strokes per minute that you can maintain in your workout. Now we have to factor in fatigue, so you'll get probably a little bit slower, but 10 seconds is your allowance so that you can maintain that same threshold. So I think everybody here, it's probably a pretty good target to say, yeah, I'm going to commit to over 30 strokes per minute so that I can hit within those 2 minutes for my row. Does that make sense? Yeah? Jordy, you're at 500. So a little bit more because you're a boy, you know. Okay, grab some water, guys, and then we're going to work on our toes to bar progression, okay? So a little bit of water. And then what I want you guys to do is actually to buddy up so that makes it easier for me to work with you. And I want everybody to have a mat under their feet unless you're tall, meaning that you need to be able to have really good supported position when you're at the bar for this first drill. So like I need to be firmly planted onto the ground so I can use feedback from the floor. And you guys are gonna like buddy up so that you're not all going at the same time. I can see you guys a little bit better. Okay, so just like buddy up, doesn't matter where you go. Just make sure that your feet are well planted into the floor. And that's gonna work really well. Okay, 1, 2, I've got 4 mats, so you guys can be 2 to 3 per station for your pull-up stuff. Okay? Girls, disperse yourselves. Get in with...
Oh, do we have a mat if we can reach the floor?
So you're just gonna show off the whole class, right? I'm tall. I'm not like you, Cynthia. Absolutely, that's okay. All right.
Well, we need another one.
You would need another one? Okay, awesome, guys. So the first thing we're gonna do, so now that we've got our mat here, the first progression is actually gonna be at a rig station. So you guys will all be at 1. Come around me so you can see exactly what I want you guys to do. So first progression, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do 5 reps of a floor toes to bar progression, just starting from here. So what I want in the position is this hollow body position. My lower back is flat against the wall. Okay, so you need to first be able to maintain this here. From here, I'm gonna tuck my knees, pull and touch the rig, and come back to here, flat back. This is the tricky part here, guys. Okay, so flat back, up, maintain, up, maintain, up, maintain. So tucking the knee in and opening and kicking the rig next. We're going to go for 5 reps on my go, so just go ahead and get yourself situated. Pas collé parce que tu vas avoir une extension quand même. Ouais, parce que tu es confortable. All right, everybody's in position. So stretch out your legs. Get into your hollow body position, so legs up and flatten your back against the floor. So pull your ribs in. Tuck your knees in all the way into your chest, and then go ahead, lift your butt up and touch the rig with your feet. Come back to your hollow position, flat back on the floor, hold. Squeeze that core, guys. And go, tuck up and kick. Come back to hollow, flat back. Go, tuck up and kick. Back to hollow, flat back. Go, tuck up and kick. Back to your hollow. Squeeze that core, guys. Go, tuck up and kick. Is that 5? Yeah. Beautiful. And you guys can stand. Awesome. Go into your teams next here. Okay, that is a really good progression. If ever, either you've already done like core work and you're super sore and you've got a whole bunch of toes to bar to do, or your shoulders are cranky, okay, and you still want to do the same stimulus as a toes to bar, this is a really good progression, okay? All right, the other reason why I had us do this is because I wanted you guys to really feel that tuck up and extension, because that's the movement in a toes to bar. We have to be able to lift up our lower bodies to then extend. That's a really important piece, okay? So here's our next drill and why we need the mat on the floor. So again, make sure that you guys can see me, so just come right to the sides here. Okay, in order to raise your knees and pull when you're suspended, you have to be able to use your lats and pull back on the bar, okay? We need to create space here so that your feet have somewhere to go. If you don't, this is so much harder. I gotta go like way higher if I am not also pulling myself back, which naturally elevates this position. Does that make sense? So with our feet on the ground, we're just gonna practice pushing off the mat and squeezing the lats, pulling down on the bar. It's a lot easier to do that and really feel the lat engagement when we've got a little bit of feedback from the floor. So again, it's gonna look like this. From here, you're gonna push back, pull, pull, pull. We're gonna do this for 5 reps. I don't want you guys all going at the same time, okay? So you're in a team so I can kind of watch you guys a little bit better. All right, so people number 1, choose who that is. Hands around the rig. And I'm looking for you guys to pull down on the bar. That's what I want you guys to do, and I want you to feel your lats. Ready? And go. Good, Matt. Again. Go. Go. Good. Do you feel your lats?
No, I never do.
Okay.
Don't feel bad.
So I find when I'm seeing you do the movement is think about trying to suspend yourself in the air. So we want to pause.
Okay.
So fight for that pause.
Okay.
I should see a slowing of your movement.
Okay.
Do you want me to demo it?
Sure.
Show you? Okay. So I'll do like you right now, okay? So this is what you're doing, which is perfectly fine, but I want to see this. So I'm going to do like this. Pause. Pause. Do you see how I'm like, "Ugh." I'm forcing to try to hold myself in that position. Let's try. Force it. Okay, that was better. More. More. Fight for it. Fight for it, Bridge.
Fought for that.
More. Get feisty. And resist. Yeah, that was much better. Much, much slower. I like it. All right, over here. Ready? And go. Full. Nice, Zebed. More, Steph. Try to slow your movement down. So like, try to pause, okay? Alyssa, hold on a sec. Go. Okay, that was better. That was better. Alyssa, I don't want you to bend your elbows. I want you to stay in a hollow position, okay? Better. Again. Push back. Okay. Hold. Good stuff. That's good. All right. Everybody went? Everyone had a turn? Okay. Next up, the same movement, but you don't need to have the mat. So we're going to try to incorporate our kip swing inside of here, okay? So from here, we're going to get into our hollow body position. Nice tight kip. Like this. Did you guys notice how I'm not just kipping in and out? What am I doing? Pause, pause, pause. My kip and my knee raise is slow, slow, slow. Naturally, the stronger you are in this area, the more you're going to see that. If that area is weak and you're working on strength, it's not going to look like mine necessarily, but the idea is that you fight for it. If you don't fight for it, you're not challenging your muscles. Fight to have that resistance, that pause. That's the goal of the exercise, okay? We are pulling down on the bar. Ready? Go for 5 reps. Tuck your knees in, guys. That's right. Excellent. Good job, Jordy. Yep. Good job, guys. Nice, Bridge. I saw the shake. I saw it. All right, switch out with your buddies. We're going for 5 reps again. Good. Nice. That was a good one, Alyssa. Great job. Nice. I can see that move in there. It's feeling good. At least I haven't seen you yet. Can you show me?
Can you do it on this side?
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Great job. I can see those muscles shaking. This is good. You've got some good resistance. Okay, everybody's feeling good here? Yeah? Okay, who has toes to bar? Who has like kicked their toes to the bar? What? Just a few. Okay, well that's okay. That counts. That counts. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just practice for funsies. Okay. Single leg toes to bar. Yeah.
Oh, I can scissor.
Yes. She's like, I'm already winning. Okay. So single leg toes to bar.
Oh, I used to anyway.
Okay. So we're incorporating the kip, the pull back, one leg at a time. Okay. I know, we're like, what the heck was that? Let's give her. We're just having some fun here, okay? So we're going to do scissor. Those of you like who have your toes to bar, make it smooth. Just one into the other, into the other.
Je fais quand je suis un effectif, ça
un relève, l'autre il a pas.
L'autre, il vient pas aussi haut. All right, guys, we're going for 5 repetitions. Yep. Perfect. Good job, guys. We. Did we get it?
Yeah.
Kind of? Yeah? So we're like, I don't know. halfway, that's okay. Okay, did you guys find that the single leg like a little bit more achievable than trying to raise both your feet? Do you like, I'm not sure, I don't know what the difference is.
As difficult.
As difficult?
Swinging together, I might be able to do more than 2 in a row.
Yeah, that's a
Because
kip
swinging
thing.
apart, one was coming down.
One
and I
pull.
couldn't get the other one out.
That's fine. Bridge, you're like, they're great.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've been able to do it.
Okay, but you're able to separate your feet and like get the coordination piece?
Yeah, I just.
Amazing. Distance is distance, right? Okay, so for the workout, what we're gonna do is figure out what progression you're going to use. So we've got 30 toes to bar, okay? Your toes to bar need to be completed in under 3 minutes, okay? You cannot spend longer than 3 minutes to get these done. That being said, your workout is a 12 to 18 minute workout. I don't want you finishing in 6 minutes because you chose the easiest option, okay? So this is a big core piece to the workout. So I want you to challenge yourself. So for those of you, for Matt, who can do toes to bar, do you think?
60.
So 60 might be a little too much? Okay, so do you think you could do 20 and then finish the last 10 in either the scissor option? C'est correct. But like full toes to bar for 20, and the last 10, choose your variety in whichever way to get them done. Okay. Emily, same kind of question, right? Is can you accumulate, a number, so maybe 15, let's say in total, and the other half of the 15 is maybe the scissor kick or a combination of knee raises, right? Like that's where we want to be, but we want to stick to a rep scheme that's going to challenge you still. Bridge, same concept. So if high knees is easy for 30 reps, then can you add a little bit of a leg extension just so that we're asking the lower core, kind of scenario, or a blend of the two where we're really pushing that piece, yeah? Knee raise, toi, ton épaule, faut faire attention. So, veux-tu faire la progression du plancher?
Okay.
Perfect. So that'll save your shoulder and keep your core engaged.
Can we kip knees to chest?
Yeah.
Or...
So you guys can kip knees to elbows like we're doing, but if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, then we're extending our legs a little bit more. So straight, straight, straight. Okay?
Does it count if it's knee bent straight?
So totally okay. Yeah, we'll just chalk that up to a hamstring issue. Jordy, does that work for you?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, so we're good for toes to bar, yes? Amazing. Okay, we are now moving on to wall stuff, okay? So, like wall progressions. So Jordy, Alyssa, and Bridge, you guys are gonna go and use that wall. So actually go there now, it makes sense. The rest of you have wall, you already have wall space here, okay? Matt, I cleared your section already for you, so you're good to go. Ton petit coin. Okay, first thing we're gonna do just to get, us prepared neurologically for this piece is we're gonna do 20 seconds of work in various planes of actions to get shoulders and core working for this piece, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do are shoulder taps from a plank position. So what I want from you guys here, we're gonna squeeze our core, and I'm gonna have you guys do a little bit of a test where I want you to lift your hand. Don't do it now. And I want you to feel the pressure in your wrist, so you're pushing actively in the ground. This toe is actively pushing in the ground to give you stability this way. And then we're gonna move to the next one. And eventually, what I'd like to see is that your hips barely move. We're not going side to side because your toes and your hands are actively changing and working to hold your core and your balance, okay? So everybody go ahead into your plank. And it's okay to laugh at yourself because you're like, what the? The whole connection piece, all good. All right. So what I want you guys to do, the first arm or hand that we're just going to lift off the ground is going to be your right, which means your right toe is going to want to grip more into the floor, and your left hand is going to actively push so that you can try to stabilize your hips. So like, don't move. Don't spill that coffee cup that I just put on your back. Okay? Ready? All right, so right hand off the ground. So stabilize those hips. Use the toes. All right, bring it down. Left hand, really dig in those toes and take a little break. All right, bridge, can you bring your hips down right into a plank? Jordy, separate your feet to give you better stability. All right, guys, here we go again. And right hand up. Good. Left hand, stabilize. Good. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. And take a rest. Good job, guys. All right. Did you guys feel your toe in particular like working overtime to stabilize? Okay. Yeah, of course. How about the palm of your hand, guys? Did you feel you actively pressing into the floor when you were shifting? Yeah? Okay. So the next one we're going to do is we're going to do either transfers the way that we just did, if that's a comfort zone. These are transfers. Or those of you who are comfortable in like a half partial wall walk, you can do shoulder taps on the wall. So they look like this, okay? So either shoulder transfer, sorry guys, we're kind of like far. I'll come over to you. So either we're doing shoulder transfers, okay, or shoulder taps for those of you who are comfortable. Okay, we're good? Okay, did you guys see that?
We're not doing taps in a plank, we're just lifting?
So it's either option.
Okay.
So here we're going to a partial. Okay, so if you're comfortable, you can hold this position, and we're just gonna do transfers. If you're comfortable, you can go to shoulder taps. Okay? Right? If you're not comfortable putting your feet on the wall at all, no biggie. Go into a pike position and do the same thing. It's all good. Okay? All right, guys, pick your position and give me 20 transfers / shoulder taps. In order for this to work, you gotta squeeze that core. Pull your ribs in and push back into the wall so that you can have stability. Yeah. Good job, Jordy. That's good. Awesome. How's that? A little spicy? A little spicy. All right. Good job, Rich. Good job, Melissa. It's different, eh? Like being in that moving position. Yeah. Felt okay? Yes? How's your shoulder with that?
It's okay. It's for the face planting.
The worry of face planting? Yeah, I hear ya. We're not here to face plant.
No, I know, and that's how I had a concussion, not from that, but
Okay. Yeah.
so it's a little bit up here.
You've got that like that
Oh, yeah.
mental piece. Okay. Do you want to try wall walks today?
It's gonna be very.
Just to your level,
Yeah,
right? Like to
correct.
where you're perfect. All right, next up is wall walk. So we're starting with partial wall walk. Here's what I want to see, guys. Okay. The biggest thing to achieving a wall walk, especially when you're under fatigue, is remembering that when you are stacked means my core is engaged, my shoulders are placed directly in like line with my body. That's where you're in the most supportive position. As we get tired, we tend to forget that, right? Or like our arms get tired. Our core gets, in this workout, your core will feel tired. So it's very easy to forget, and then next thing you know, you're sagging, and everything is so much harder, okay? So I want you guys to think about core and shoulder alignment. So from here, we're just gonna do a partial wall walk. So shoot those hips up, get onto the wall, and do a check. Core, you guys see that? I've just stacked myself. I've gone from here, not stacked, boom, stacked. Walk, walk. I'm staying stacked. You guys see how I did my feet? So I'm stacked, walk, walk, stacked. Walk your way back down. Okay? It's all about stacking and body awareness. I don't care how high you go with your feet or how close to the wall you get, so long as I see that you guys are actively stacking your body on top of itself. That's the objective here, okay? So everybody, bellies down. All right, when I say go, you're gonna hop those feet up onto the wall and you're gonna stack yourself. Ready? And go. Stack and hold. Tuck your pelvis in, good. If you wanna walk those hands in partially, go for it, but stay stacked. Stacked, good. And when you're coming down, go ahead and come down. Nice, guys. That was really good work. Amazing. Okay. Those of you who are happy here with this partial wall walk, you're gonna do it one more time. Those of you comfortable with wall walks, you're gonna apply the same principle of feet on the wall, stack, go ahead and walk your hands so long as you're staying stacked and then coming back down. Ready? Go for it. Remember the stacking first. Keep that core nice and tight. Nice, guys. Excellent. Well done. Good stuff. You guys can get up. How are we feeling? Yeah? Okay. So for the workout, same idea. Well, actually, let's come and look at the workout one last time. I'll give you your the stimulus for today. Okay, so today, for time, we've got a workout that is intended to be between 12 and 18 minutes. Not 6 minutes, not 20 minutes, between 12 and 16, okay? So this is a moderate duration workout. The skill level is a 4 out of 5. Why? Because toes to bar is an advanced gymnastics movement and so are wall walks, okay? So we've just gone over progressions. We've worked on technique. We should have a pretty clear direction as to what movement you're going to use for today. Loading is a 1 out of 5. There is no load for this workout, it's body weight. And the volume is a 2 out of 5. It's not that much volume, it's like a light moderate, okay? So for time, you guys are going to row, ladies, 400 meters or ski, and boys, you're doing 500, okay? You're doing this in under 2 minutes, and now we know that you guys can do that by keeping your strokes per minute at about at above 30, okay? Into 30 toes to bar, or hanging knee raises, or a combination of singles, combination of knee raises, doesn't matter so long as you're not taking longer than 3 minutes to get your reps done, okay? Back on your row for another 400 or 500, into 10 wall walks. The idea here is that in your wall walks, you're getting 3 done per minute. Based on what I've seen and the progression you just worked on, this is where you are for your workout. So some of you are full wall walks. Some of you are just feet to the wall, tuck it in, walk back out, done. That's 1, okay? So that is your progression for today's workout, what your level of comfort was on the wall here, okay? Back to 400-meter row, last 30 toes to bar, and 400-meter row, okay? Let's talk about what this workout is going to feel like. This is hinging. This is hinging. This, hinging. This, hinging, but in a different way, okay? Not as severe. Hinging, hinging, hinging. What are we doing today? We're hinging. So by the time you get on this last half, this is where you're gonna feel it in the row. It's like, ooh, I'm not as powerful. I'm feeling a little tired here, okay? This is normal. So that's why in this first half, I want you guys to be a little conservative on your toes to bar. What I did this morning is I did sets of 2. That's it. 2 toes to bar, down. Up, 2 toes to bar, down. Up, 2 toes to bar, down. And I did that for 20 reps. Then I modified my last 10 reps because I didn't know how this was going to feel, okay? In my last toes to bar, I did 30 toes to bar, but they were basically singles at the end so that they could stay fast. So that was my strategy for today's workout, okay? And I can tell you the fatigue kicks in right about here. Any questions for the workout? We're good? We're excited? Amazing. Everyone is good with their progressions for the wall. Does anyone want a different modification? We're okay? Okay, guys, get to your station, go pee, do all that kind of thing. Isabelle, tu vas faire des toes to rig, OK? Y a-tu autre? OK, oui, pour ton ski, toi, tu vas faire 350.
350?
Oui, exactement. Juste en jugeant comme le pace un petit peu, je veux que tu restes agressive, pas que tu viennes trop fatiguée. OK, puis tu étais à 1 minute et 5. Oui, on va gager à peu près 350. Si tu vois que ça commence à descendre, on va juste ajuster encore un petit peu,
OK.
3,25, OK? Parce que je veux que tu restes, comme j'ai dit, comme go.
OK.
OK? All right. Bridget, you're good with your stuff here?
Yeah.
Is it aggravating your shoulder at all?
A little bit, but it's just 10, right?
It's just 10 once.
Yeah.
So an alternative to that would be to do pike walkouts.
Okay.
Okay, so like from here, just think of like your wall,
Yeah.
pike press out, coming back down, down here. Like you could do this, and I mean that would be relatively easy for you to. You could do 15 if you wanted to, unless you felt like 10 was pretty challenging. But that would be a good progression that keeps you moving and keeps the stimulus the same. We're loading the shoulders, we're kind of getting inverted, and we're coming back down.
I can try and do what I did during the
Yep.
warm up and see it.
If it falls apart,
Yeah.
just convert to this.
Convert.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Alyssa, were you comfortable here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm gonna try to get 30, but we'll see.
On the wall, it's just 10.
Oh no, I meant the
The toes bar. Yeah, that part might work, but for the wall, you felt okay there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm just gonna do the calf, like the.
Of course, of course. All about core. Just keep that core aligned and I'll be happy. Okay? Are we okay with the music? Don't break my heart and tell me no.
Just louder.
Thank you. I will put it louder.
Better than Kyle's 70s jam. burpees.
All right.
I always talk to him about that 70s jam. We did those as many reps as you could in 1 minute burpees off and on. And
Yeah.
you played this like the 70s.
Like mellowish stuff.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have fun with this one. Here we go. Oui? Hi, parfait. Tu veux que j'allume ça, Steph? Oui? Jordy, you're going to 400 meters.
Okay.
Stop at 4, okay? Alyssa, you gonna come here? No?
I can't. They told me not to do this because my feet graze the ground.
Show me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like it. Top bridge. Job, guys. Chip away at these toes to bar. Don't tire your grip too much. Short, fast sets are better. C'est bon, Émilie? Lâche pas. Stop, girl. There you go.
Right now.
I need something. I need something. Matt, back on the row. Matt. Hey, tricheur. Viens donc faire ton row avant. 400 row. 500 row. Oui. Il y a toujours un row entre chaque. Okay, guys, keep rowing. Here's a little tip for you guys for this next round and others. Try not to death grip your row because you need your grip for your toes to bar. So try to relax in your pull, okay? Not a tight squeeze, just relax your grip a little bit. It's gonna save you on your bar. Voy, Isabel. All right, into our wall walks. Remember to stack that core, guys. Ladies and gents. Good job, Lisa. C'est beau, Steph. Awesome sauce. Job, Alyssa. Nice bridge. How's it feeling? Try to keep your fingers pointed forward, not flaring out. Just more forward, because this makes it harder to press this way when you're flaring open. So in a wall walk, just try to be a little bit more this way. Yeah. Yep. Awesome. Great job, Rich. Great job, you guys. Bye, Millie. You got it. Rest like this. Yep. Well done. That was awesome. All right, back on your row. So this is the one where you really need to watch your grip on your row, guys. You got 30 toes to bar down the pipe lane.
I run into it every cardio.
You're holding your breath? Yeah,
And now I'm like trying to catch it.
yeah. So release when you come here, hold and push, release.
Release my breath going that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Steph, j'ai-tu frappé une? Je t'ai frappé à la fin? All right, Jordy, fast work of this. Great job, you guys. Shoulder check.
Good.
Still good? Okay. If it becomes uncomfortable, move to here and make quick work of that.
Breathe.
Yeah, because it squishes you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a trade-off. Do you want to breathe or do you want your shoulder to be happy? It depends on the day. Job, you guys. You're right in that workout target here. Oh, Isabel. last minute. Oh no, 18. Never mind. Ignore me. Last 2 minutes. All right, final push here, guys. Gabriel. T'as bien exécuté, vraiment là, super bien. C'était comme bien adapté pour toi, pour, comme je dis, exécuter exactement la façon que je
Ouais, là,
voulais.
tu vois, j'ai un peu plus la pousser plus que ça actuellement.
Yeah, yeah.
Mais tu sais, c'est correct, faut que je la pousse.
Oui, c'est
Mais-
un bon mal.
Ouais.
C'est bien, oui. Good. How's that, Matt? Good?
Tu fais ça en 10, après tu faisais des singles.
Oui, pour ta deuxième ronde. Oui. ça te rattrape, hein? Comme une fois que comme tu frappes le mur.
Tu vas lever, mais c'est comme là.
Il ne veut pas lever. C'est ça, les hanches sont fatiguées. Yeah. Last big push, ladies. Well done. We're down to that last minute. Anything in the tank, this is where you dump it. Hey, girl. Well done. Bravo. Crushed it. Well done, Alyssa. Woo! Good job. Super. All right, y'all. Come gather around in a nice little like semicircle. On fait le tapis. Hello. All right. Gather around, guys. Mac, peux-tu éteindre la fan, s'il te plaît?
How long do your hands stop
Forever. You've got to like look after your calluses. So first they have to build, and then you've got to like when you come out of the shower, you pick at them and you peel like the skin. Not like don't dig, but like go like this. Any skin that wants to come off, that's how you manage your callus. If you let them build, they'll tear in a workout.
Oh, I was trying to get them bigger because I thought it would.
No, you just want them, but you don't want them big. Yeah. Okay. Exactly. Okay, guys. So I just want to highlight how you all executed this workout to prescription, exactly the way that I wanted you to do. Can you just, because I can't see bridge. It feels rude.
She doesn't really care.
Yeah, it feels rude. So you guys executed that perfectly. So part of the CrossFit prescription and why it's a methodology that's so effective in addressing broad and general fitness is because the training is supposed to be varied every day, okay? So some workouts are longer duration, meaning like 20 minutes and more. Some are in the moderate range. So like today was a moderate range. Some are sprinty workouts, short, sharp, hit it fast, hit it hard. And every one of those workouts target a different energy system that we have within us. So if we always execute in the same way and we always had the same style of workout, then we're not really broadening our fitness. We're becoming an expert in one area. Same with movements, right? If we always lift heavy in our workouts and we never cycle a barbell that's light, then we're only ever good at heavy and we really suck at light. Okay, so the reason why you guys are starting to see this broken down in a very simplistic form is to help you understand and connect with the purpose of your training today. Today is different than tomorrow, is different than the other day, and also why you're starting to see training days that is only lifting, no metcons, just 5x5 back squat. Why? Because the prescription for that day is strictly lifting. We're not working on conditioning today. Strength is part of those physical skills that we want to develop. Okay, so it's important to make sure that when we prescribe the workout, that you guys are really trying to connect with, okay, there's the time range for the workout. I need to finish somewhere inside of here by doing these scaling options or this prescription that reaches where I'm at today so that I can progress and continue to expand on my fitness. Does that make sense? So you guys nailed it today. You all finished inside the time cap. You all kept moving. You hit every single target that I asked you guys to do. You were set up really well for this workout. So kudos to you guys for that. So big, big high fives. Go ahead and clean up. Tina, do you need rowers or shall they put them away?
No, we don't need them.
All right, so we'll put the rowers away. The 2 ski ergs go on the other side. And that's that for today. Jordy, we'll come this way. We'll just, c'est correct. Peut-être, regarde. No, just, yeah. Just got it? It's like traffic controller. This way, that way. Go for it.
Thank you.
Let's just find a nice spot on this side in case the 630 needs it. Just keep it here. Yeah, just like tuck it nicely. Perfect. Stay about this.